Hello everybody, this is JP3 here. This is episode 14 of our replay through of Red Dead Redemption 2. I decided that instead of going through a whole bunch of footage of me goofing around prior to what I want to get to today, which is essentially the end of chapter 2, I condensed all of that material into something that's, a little quicker, a little faster, and it's a little montagey too, but I hope that you enjoy it. So let me catch you up on all the little things that occurred prior to this moment right here. I killed a legendary coyote, came across some dude who said his horse died. He was lying, so my horse decided to wreck his shit. Then my horse got into a wreck, so I wrecked his shit. Unfortunately, he didn't let that shit go, so first chance he got, he threw my ass and left me to die. But what he didn't realize is I never let anything go. So I needed a new horse, which I took fair and square, so to speak. Stumbled across the legendary buck, and stumbled an arrow into his eye. Then I stumbled across an O'Driscoll camp, and proceeded to stumble some dynamite into their camp. And then I stumbled into a snake, which bit me frickin' twice. And then I decided to stop stumbling into things after I blew its serpentine head the fuck off. Then it was on. I took down a wolf with my bow. Took down a 3-star grizzly while wearing his father's head as a hat. Came across another pair of jokers trying to blow up a safe. I rejoiced as their limbs flew awkwardly through the air and took their hard-earned booty without compunction. After all that, my bloodlust had yet to be quenched, so I returned to Watson's cabin, where some old hag once threw a cup at me, then rode away on a butt-fucking donkey, swearing she'd get her sons to avenge her.
I don't know who's dumber, you, Ethan, Edgar, or Ezra.
Keep telling you, Ma, we'll get you a new place. Anything you want. Ain't like we're short on money.
I don't want a new place. I got everything I need right here. How many times, Elijah? Shut your mouth, or I shut it for you.
Let's see if we can get their attention.
The hell's that?
It's him.
Oh, that worked. Get your asses wrecked!
Oh, my boy. Kill that.
I can't stand that voice. You're dead now. Come on out! Come on out! Stop shooting at the wall and come out, you little son of a bitch! I guarantee you, I turn my reticle away from that door. They start pouring out of there. There's 2 red dots in there. I know you're in there. Come get it! Miss. Miss.
Nice family.
So I laid them all out one by one to update their family picture. Then I took the $73 that was rightfully mine. And by rightfully, I just mean mine. Then I came across some O'Driscolls trying to free their buddy from a jail cart. One suggested I go the other way, but I didn't. The stupid son of a bitch still locked up, then tried to threaten me all sorts of ways.
You best hope I never get out of here.
I had only one way of killing him in mind. After a good night's rest, I went to a nearby train station, got a new outfit, and felt pretty good about things. How, Arthur could make something out of this situation is beyond me.
I'll say it again. Hello.
Well, hello again.
You should stay away from me.
That is no way to speak to me.
I'm talking.
Will you go hassle someone else?
Just
Hey,
exactly
what are you doing?
how dumb are you?
That fan! She was
I don't
threatening
want
me
any
with that
trouble,
fan!
okay? I'm leaving. God!
Do I look like I'm in the mood for your crap?
You stay back!
It's this dude's turn now.
What exactly is your problem?
Some manners you got there.
You goddamn moron.
Just go away.
Get the hell away from me.
See? I'm going.
You're a chump, partner.
Get away.
Run back to Mama.
Oh, please, God, no.
At least she loves you.
Help me.
Even she
please.
knows you're
Somebody.
pathetic. Go Go find a skirt to hide under. Wimp.
Wimp! So I finally made it back to camp, where there are a handful of conversations that I thought were pretty interesting to overhear before we started today's episode proper.
Thanks. What do you think America is?
America? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I've been reading, Mr. Miller. Again. It's my weakness. What do you think America is?
I get you. Well, it's like you said. America's a club.
But it should be?
An idea.
Did I teach you that?
You taught me the phrasing, but my daddy taught the ideas almost before I could speak. Weren't no fun being an educated Negro for him.
No. No, I don't imagine that it was. I always get the feeling he was a great man, your Paul.
Not great, just normal and good. I sure turned out different.
Now, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe those of us that still believe in the ideas of America, maybe we're the true Americans. And those buffoons in their clubs, they're the traitors.
Huh. Well, maybe. Only problem, Dutch, is we don't make the rule. They do.
Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it?
Make your own rules, I say.
Ain't that why we're all here?
Morning, Arthur.
Mess with me before my morning coffee and I'll scratch your eyes out.
Good to know.
Tastes burnt. Morning.
You always taste burnt to me.
Why? For selfish reasons. Well, you've been like a father to me. You helped me so much.
What's wrong?
Not just with the reading, but
I have a lot to think about right now.
with the living.
You'll be fine. You always have been.
I hope so.
Oh, trust me. Jack's gonna be fine. You'll be fine. If we can only get old John to see a little sense, we might be able to make a proper family of you yet.
Well, we both know that ain't gonna happen.
You never know. I fear my dear Bessie went to heaven while I'll be heading south. Isn't that so, Arthur?
I reckon all of us is heading that way.
At least we won't be lonely.
Away with the pair of you.
Alright, so now that we're all caught up, it's time for us to head over to John Marston and begin one of the crucial missions that'll be taking us from Chapter 2 to Chapter 3. Alright, John should be hanging out by a hay bale or a box or a blade of grass or something. Yeah, there he is right there.
So, feeling better? How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. You'll see. That train job was a start, but we need more money. Till we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you, if we try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things. So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something.
Will you move the hell out of the way? My God.
There's a hitching post over there. Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
This guy's gonna get in our way again. I swear to God, if I wasn't in the middle of a mission, I would murder his face. I'm tempted to do it now, but I know exactly what's gonna happen. He's just going to, it's just gonna fail the mission. Or, well, let's restart from wherever the checkpoint is, which will probably be back there, still leading this damn horse. Not even sure why that has to be a part of this mission. Why can't we just get on with it?
Gun store?
Yep. Can you, Head in, pick up a sniper rifle. I'll explain later.
So this is the first time we get access to the sniper rifle in this game. Alright, so let's get on our horses and head over to the place where we're supposed to go.
Why couldn't you have done that?
Done what?
That's what you get, you stupid son of a bitch.
We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't. If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you got one of your own?
Just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once, that's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl... What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg. Let's head up to the ridge up there. Get a proper view. So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collected on the sale. Doubt the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can see from up here. Okay, I think that's them over there.
So what now?
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
Looks like one of them don't scare too easy.
Put another shot in close.
Put a shot in his face. Or not. Let's just play it play it straight here. It's just so tempting.
All right, let's go round them up.
You ever work on a ranch, Marston?
No. You?
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
Those cowboys I know are dumb as trees. How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out.
They're pretty scattered. Let's get them all rounded up. Come on.
Alright, so an interesting thing for whatever reason is that... God, this one is the only one that's away from the herd, and he is way far away from the herd. I think in this game, they didn't really put a lot of effort into the herding mechanic in the same way they kind of did in the Red Dead Redemption 1. I would say in this game, it's a lot easier. The sheep just kind of very quickly go towards the herd.
All right, I think we got them all. Let's head to town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
It'll be quicker this way, trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say.
Damn.
I'm done arguing.
I think that's interesting because the player would theoretically know how to herd if they played Red Dead Redemption 1, but John Marston wouldn't know how to herd because he, was taught how to do so in Red Dead Redemption 1.
There's Arthur.
This'll go a lot faster if you shut up, Marston.
There we go.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna leave that one behind?
Oh God, how did it get all the way over there? My goodness. Maybe this isn't as easy as I thought it was. It just seemed like to me in this game, herding, they just all go where they're supposed to go, whereas I thought I remember in Red Dead Redemption 1, you had to be behind them for them to go in a direction, and then they kind of steer towards the herd.
Yeah!
I think when you shoot in the air, they'll move faster, but I guess the offset of that risk is that you might get some that go a little weird and are more likely to be stragglers after that. It doesn't say that, if I remember right, in any of the on-screen instructions, but it just seems like to me that when you shoot, they'll go faster, but there's a higher risk that you might get stragglers. They might get a little freaked out by the gunfire. This is what you had to do in Red Dead Redemption 1. You kind of did a figure 8, I would argue, like kind of a zigzag behind the herd. But John Marston is preventing me from doing that because of reasons. But fortunately, again, you really don't have to use a lot of technique to do herding in this game. And again, if I'm totally mistaking the difficulty of doing this in the first game, then I apologize. Maybe it was easy there too. Oh, wow. Just go the right direction. Where are you going now? Now the stragglers are starting to become more of a problem. I think the first time I played this game I was better at herding than I am now. I don't know how you get worse at that.
Close her up, boys.
There you go.
Fine sheep.
They're okay.
Well, you seem better around here.
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done. Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying, but we're paying.
Go on now.
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
18%. I thought we was doing the robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will you? We ain't kids no more.
Not everything, but in the end, I don't believe in absolutes, just shades of gray. Compromises.
Compromises. Well, I have never been a man.
Gentlemen,
Dutch, Leopold.
Where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen.
Drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Vanderlyn! Get out here! Get out What here the now! Vanderlyn! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you! Get out here before I have these men killed! What do you think? Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash!
You start spinning the yarn. When I think the moment's right, I'll make a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me! Vanderlyn, you're done! Now get out here now! Deal with this nonsense. Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another? Who wants to be the Messiah. Not me, nor do I want to be this Dutch.
Damn it. Who are they shooting at back there? Anyway. Alright, time to get the Lancaster out and make some magic. I can't tell you, I know there's somebody behind there. There we go. They weren't showing up on the map ever, and that was the best way to kill them, the more I think about it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. They've already made some advances here. Shoot someone? I'm literally killing everybody. I just killed 2 guys with 1 shot, I believe. I don't need cover. I just need you to shut up and let me kill things. And, you know, red reticles to fucking work. The only reason I took that shot is because red reticles don't work in this game.
Oh, you want to come at me?
There we go. Heart shot.
Shut up! You talk. We all heard you whine about a little nick from a wolf.
Would you shut up and kill these bastards?
I can't get a good lock on that guy at all, so I'll just gun him down where he stands. I don't know where these guys are appearing from half the time. I swear to God, I cleared this area, there's no one over here, and then all of a sudden 2 people show up over here. I'm gonna need Deadeye. Oh my God, will this fucking head get shot?
You're on the front line now, Mr. Stroud.
Do they have a sniper up there on top of that building? Yeah, they do. I'm killing everyone, you stupid son of a bitch. I mean, sorry, great leader, you're the smartest guy ever. Get my core up. There we go. Kill this son of a bitch. Oh, we've got another guy spawning in from over here. Getting Strauss, dude. I'm trying not to get killed by people.
Someone help me! Arthur, we leave no man behind. You're fine.
I'm not fine.
Alright, I think we got a little break in the action here.
You make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Ugh. Let's go.
Oh, some more guys spawned in here. I will stay as long as it takes. I will stay as long as it fucking takes. Now I ain't gotta worry about them dying on me. Alright, this is getting a little hairy because headshots aren't working. Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something. I thought you had something to say. You ain't got nothing to say now, do you? That dude's up there on the gallows. Take a look around at what? Take a look around at this. Take a look around at that. Take a look around at that. Oh, if I go over this way, they start spawning over on this side. Alright, so let's at least be ready on our horse. I'm gonna deadeye that fool if I can't forget. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Oh man, I'm leaving my hat behind. Not that that matters all that much. I don't know, I almost kind of want someone to come after me. I almost kind of want this to continue. I don't know why. It feels like I use too much Deadeye. Maybe I can kill a few more people just for the fun of it. Oh my god! I did not... Wow! That was luck. That was pure luck. I turned around at that moment just to see if anyone was coming. I just wanted to shoot one more guy. That was the perfect time to turn. I don't know why the horse didn't do that stupid animation where it raises up, but anyway, we made it. Barely. Whew, man. You know what? The first time I played that mission, I really didn't like it all that much because I think it's a stupid premise, and I hate the idea of going down a street and just having infinitely spawning enemies coming in. That's just, I don't know, but that's Rockstar. And whoa, what was that noise? There was some noise, and I don't know what that was. Whoa. So before we finish out the mission, let's go ahead and start one of the side quests that has a pretty interesting character and ultimately something we probably won't focus on a lot, but just kind of as a come down from all the action in the streets of Valentine. I definitely want to show this at some point, and I think this is as good a time as any to go ahead and get this thing rolling.
Hey.
God. Hello, chum.
Chum?
Do you want an autograph or a photograph?
I'm sorry?
People often get nervous, but there's really no need to. I'm just a normal guy who, well, happens to be very famous.
Okay. Who are you?
Jeremy Gill.
Who?
The famous fisherman. I've written a lot of books. I'm in the newspaper all the time. Here's one from the New Hanover Gazette from a few years back. And this is a book I wrote. Huh? I wrote it.
Good for you.
You really don't know who I am? Well,
I wrote it.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Arthur.
Sure you don't want a photo?
Not right now.
You know, mothers, they often offer me their daughters.
Just for a photograph?
No, to marry. But I say no. I'm married to the fish.
Huh. So, you're famous for fishing?
Very.
And that pays well?
Pretty well. What I mostly do is send fans stuffed fish.
Stuffed fish?
Yeah. Here, let me show you. Come with me.
And you're selling these?
Yes. How many do you want? If you get 3, we could do a photograph. Together, like actual friends.
No, I'm fine. It's sort of ridiculous.
Listen, chum, people love it. And I could sell even more fish if I had them. It helps them to know that out there's some man fighting with Neptune on a daily basis and winning.
Okay.
But I can't catch enough of them. And there's really good money in this.
I'll fish a little.
You do? Well, in that case, send them to me. Of course, not if they're too rotten. Do you like that bass? I'd sell this for $50. I'd give you 15.
Send you fish.
Ooh, my card and a map.
Well, maybe I shall.
Only the decent ones. They have to be at least 24 inches in length and 10 pounds in weight. No one wants to imagine Jeremy Gill catching a tiddler.
A tiddler.
There's no money in tiddlers.
So I hear.
Well, there's no money in tiddlers, and episode 14 has come to a close. I hope you guys enjoy the montage that I did at first, as opposed to, I guess, doing a whole episode or playing all of that out. But if you guys would rather me play it out, if you like more of the free roam stuff, then I don't ever have to do a montage. Those take a lot more time to edit. Well, please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe and hit the notifications bell if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it enough to do so. Next week, we will definitely be finishing out Chapter 2 and moving on to Chapter 3, so stay tuned for that. But as for now, this is JP3 signing out. Have a wonderful day, and thank you very, 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 very much for watching. Goodbye.